also like to invite the Honourable Speaker, Mahindaya Abhivajana, Honourable Thanakera, State Minister of Technology, to light the all light. Alongside Mr. Rakhi, Mr. Prashant Sambaraj from Commercials. Big round of applause, please.
We have a banking payments team here. Okay. We have a new financial services arm called Coco that gives instant consumer credit for anybody without a credit score as well.
Okay.
To make it, and it's interest free.
Okay. Where do you study? Here, Karam?
Yes.
Okay. Where do you go? Where are you?
I am also from Vatna.
Where are you from? What? Okay.
The average age
I
of
don't think you're in Vatna.
average age is 25.
Okay, good.
Very young.
We'll try and push it within the next 2 years. Absolutely. We'll work with Western province first and then do the rest of it.
But it's interesting that the north and the east are actually the areas that will see the most amount of interest and the most amount of traction.
I must confess that I have followed Daras on and off on the social media. But many of the other items certainly are ones that many of the Sri Lankans, especially the young people, would certainly order and make use of. But your presence here and the growth of Daras in Sri Lanka shows that Sri Lanka's potential for e-commerce. And you all have showed the way. So Alibaba has to be thanked for the work, for coming in here and for starting Daras Sri Lanka. You all must be commended for expanding it so fast. Without you all, it's not possible. Now this is the real e-commerce age. All those who are going to. We started e-commerce in this country. It's been slow in picking up. Actually today morning, the State Minister and I and the Secretary together with some of our other officials were discussing how do we start and accelerate this process of digitalization and make way then for a digital economy. So we decided, I said, give me a report in a month's time and we'll go ahead. We put everything we have for digitalization. I didn't think that there was any need to reinvent the wheel. What takes place in South India, in Tamil Nadu, would be more than convenient for us. We can use it here. So let's speak with India to see whether we can get the help from Tamil Nadu and use the Tamil Nadu system into Sri Lanka. There is also another advantage. We have the same system, then you have a larger scope, just not the 20 million here, but another 50 million out there. Very easy for us to work with. As far as they are concerned, the languages are Tamil and English, which I think most of us in Sri Lanka are conversant with. So that is the first one. Let us press ahead and accelerate the digitalization in Sri Lanka. In fact, we are discussing whether it's necessary to bring some legislation which will lay down the format, but also put the responsibility on different government organizations and other selected private organizations. We benchmark it and ensure that they hit the benchmark. If not, in the case of government, we may even have to impose some penalties by law. That's the only way it can be done. In some instances, it's the lethargy that keeps it going. In some instances, it is basically a desire to cover up. I took the example of RAMIS. RAMIS was first discussed when I was the Prime Minister in 1993. We are still discussing it in 2023. So you can just imagine how long it has taken us to get this going. I want it, and the Parliament wants it moving before end of the year. Then from there, let us move on to the digital economy. The faster we get, the better it is. We want to run parallel, one the digital economy, other the green economy. We put this together and go ahead. They say that the green economy business in Asia is worth $5 trillion. Now we don't want 5 trillion. If we can even settle at a few billion, that's more than enough. So this is what we have. Let us now go ahead and go in for the complete digital age. Let's not hold back. So I hope we will also come up with packages from next year onwards to help you all. I can see many heads that are nodding today, and that's good. Some of you will go off on your own. This is just the beginning, and all of you here in Daras is helping us to build that digital economy.